loves, it's Lacey and welcome back to our channel. So today I am participating in a challenge video. It is the outdoor DIY and decor challenge that is being hosted by the lovely Christina over at the DIY Mommy. Now what she's asked us to do obviously is to create a outdoor theme, a DIY project, and to share with you some of our outdoor decor for the spring and summer time. Now I am here in Michigan and the weather has been horrible ever since she announced the invitation. Actually on the day of the invitation I do believe it was 36 degrees outside, and right now I am struggling to get this video filmed before it starts raining. It is very windy and only 45 degrees out. So let's just get started here with our gazebo. This is the only thing we have done so far here for the spring season because the weather is not cooperating with us. So right here on the outside of the gazebo I have two hanging basket planters with some beautiful purple flowers that my mother gifted Chad and I. We absolutely love these hanging baskets because they are heart-shaped, and Chad and I's little theme is heart shapes for everything that we seem to do together. Plus our favorite colors are purple, and it is beautiful, the flowers that are in here. They look like little petunias, but I think they're called something else. And then here inside the gazebo, and I do apologize for it to be so dark looking, we have our wicker furniture and cushions that came from at-home stores. We did a video on the gazebo last year also, so I will also link that down below because it is quite similar to what it was last year also. I love the wicker furniture and the look of it here. We have utilized it now for 2 years and this is our third, and it has held up very well. We also have this lounge chair and another little table here over on the side. Those we already had, and I simply repainted them the espresso color to match the rest of our decor and bought a cushion from at-home stores to go right on it. Also in here we have these little lanterns that we got on clearance at Pier 1 stores. I have 3 altogether, but we are utilizing 2 of them, one there and then one back in the corner over there here inside the gazebo. And then the little tables that are in the corners here over by the sofa and the love seat here on this side are also espresso. They're quite large actually, and they came from Ollie's on clearance. The rest of the decor in here, including this beautiful garden stool that was actually a bright yellow color, and I painted it this variegated kind of silver to a kind of more like grayish and then bronze color, came from Home Goods. And along with our drink holder here that you fill with ice to dispense drinks out of, along with the lighted florals and all of the little accessories that sit on the tables, came from Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls, the majority of them anyway. We also ended up getting a umbrella light kit that we installed in the top of the gazebo. It is actually just for a huge table umbrella, but it fits here nicely. And then just this past week for Mother's Day, Chad actually gifted me this a Bluetooth LED light speaker system that we are going to be enjoying from now on here in our gazebo. Last year we actually had a glass kind of chandelier with an LED candle in it. So this can also set down on a table and it can be paired with any device, and I absolutely positively love it. So I may end up taking it down and putting it outside the gazebo and hanging the chandelier back up. I'm not sure as of yet, but I will turn it on and let you guys hear it at the end of the video. So now on to our DIYs. I did a couple of them, and let's start off here with the easiest one. I gathered some stones, some rocks actually, from my yard and our neighbor's yard, and I simply cleaned them off and then wrote on them with a permanent marker our family rocks and the biggest one, and then added each one of our names to an individual rock. I plan on placing these inside of one of my flower beds here in the yard, but because the weather has not been good enough to do our flower beds, they are sitting here right in the gazebo to share with you guys. This is a very simple project, and it will cost you absolutely nothing if you can find rocks in your yard or your neighbor's yard, or even this large stone here came from around a water feature, and so we just grabbed it, cleaned it up, and then wrote on it with permanent marker. I did spray adhesive over the top of it so it will last longer, but it is really cute, and you could get your kids involved. Even they could make their own rocks to add to your flower beds, or make a little pathway, and it'd be really cute. And there goes Bandit. Secondly, my next DIY project is also as easy and is really fun to do. I have this white planter here that I cut some fresh lilac from a bush that's in our yard, that I simply took and spray painted with some glow in the dark paint. Now I know you can't tell right now because it is sunny outside. We will be placing this out in the sun so it will activate the paint, and then putting it back in the gazebo later in the evening, and it will glow in the dark, and it is really pretty when it lights up inside of here. And as you can see, the wind is blowing quite heavily because it is about to storm here, so please forgive that here in this video. Lastly, and I am so sorry that the wind is so bad here, I have this ceiling medallion that I have distressed with a few different colors of brown paint. Now, it is a beautiful medallion that you put up under a light fixture or ceiling fan. However, it is way too fancy for the inside of our house. So I simply took it because it was very pristine and very white, and used several different colors of brown paint and a little bit of gold to de-stress it and paint around the edges. As you can see here, I'm not giving any care to where the paint lands, because I'm going to take a wet cloth and dab most of it off just to give it a distressed look. And then I am going to place some ivy around the top along with some flowers and eventually a bow, though I could not find my ribbon that I have placed on this light fixture here. These are just some battery operated flower lights from Home Goods that I want to add to this piece, but I think it gives a really nice look to the big empty space in the back of the gazebo. So that is my last DIY project. I placed in the center of that a piece of mirrored glass that you find at the Dollar Tree in the candle aisle, and it fit there perfectly. You can find these medallions at all different kinds of hardware stores, but I've also seen them at the thrift store. So if you want to make something like this, I would check there first because they are a little bit expensive. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and thank Christina for including me into this wonderful DIY and decor challenge. I had fun doing it even though the weather is not cooperating with me very well. As you can see, the wind is starting to take us away and it is starting to rain, so I am going to end this challenge right here. I will link Christina's channel along with the playlist that I'm sure she will have available of all the other participants in this challenge down below. And if you like, you can follow Chad and I on Instagram. I will post some pictures of the gazebo and these projects here on Instagram. It is Chad and Lacee TV, the same way that it is spelled here. Thanks so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel, and I will catch you guys in our next video. Bye, loves.
shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on ice. Lucky for you, that's what I like.